Hello, this is Smile folks. Welcome back to another episode of Mr. Bean on the Wii. Probably one of the worst games ever made. So let's go and play the first. Let's go and play this level, and then hopefully we should be able to go straight and do the puzzle at the end. At least we've got different music this time. This music is worse than This music is worse than music from other games. Sound design is so bad. It's just the same music over and over and over. There's not even story to this. Let's pick this up and take it over here. There we go. That's open now. Not even jigsaw puzzle pieces or anything in this area. This has only got cat biscuits. So people who are trying to want to complete the game won't find it worth going here. Oh! Something that's actually worth it, I think. Get the medikit. Not really the medikit. Pirate outfit. The thing is, as well, is the colour scheme of the game. It's way too bright. It hurts your eyes when you're staring at the Mr. Bean game for too long. I don't even get why this game even exists. Other than it being a cash grab for popular series. Like, it would be fun to actually make my own version of this game, but having to base it off this game. So making Mr. Bean Wii, but not as a Wii game, as a PC game, and seeing how the game could be improved. As someone who's not a proper game developer, I want to make a game an actual game, not what I did in college where I just literally made the most stupid thing ever. Which was just moving a character through a maze, which didn't even work properly. So I literally just was like, yeah, it's... Turn the route up, I just wrote, yeah, it's a feature, the more stuff you collect, the more dizzy your character gets, so therefore the camera messes up. Which was an excuse, like... When you see how lazy this is... Like, many people believe, just because it's a kid's game, you can make it rubbish. But you can't. Just because it's a kid's game doesn't mean it has to be absolute garbage. Like, you've got Mario. Mario, same demographic. But at least with Mario, even if you're not like a big fan of the series, you can admit that Mario at least has some sort of story, for one. So, yeah, if a game's got a story which isn't very good, then a game that's the whole goal is just collect cat biscuits. Like, it doesn't even show Teddy getting kidnapped. Like, if it's shown Teddy getting kidnapped by the cat from the cartoon, showing Teddy getting kidnapped, even if it's just animated. Like, I'm not asking for much. All I'm asking is that Mr. Bean on the Wii should. All I'm saying is that Mr. Bean on the Wii should have been a game that's based off like a British icon, should have had the love and treatment that other shows have received. Like, I'm sure even the worst Mario games, which many people say is Sunshine, I don't think it is. I think the worst Mario game out the lot is probably Mario 64 DS. But I've only ever played that on the actual DS. And I played it for hours. I think it's just because 3D games should be played with proper controllers and not silly D-pads. And we've got no issues with people who like playing like games with D-pads. It's just isn't natural to play like Super Mario 64 without an actual joystick. That's the example. Because the thing is if you're playing like a game where you can move around however you want, even if it's the Wii U, even if it's Mario 3D Land, or 3D World, whatever it's called, well, the 3D Mario game on Wii U. Yeah, 3D World. Like, even with 3D World, the original version, forget about the port and that. Like, you don't need a port. Like, I'm sure even if, like, I'm a Celebrity of a game like this, where the whole thing was, it was like a platformer where you'd be doing like the trials from the show, while things inspired, collecting stars and that, and having all the like bugs and that as the enemies and hazards. Like, I'm sure Anthem Death would be like, no, you're not making that. If this company was like, look at this game. Can we turn it into a Celebrity? This is such a stupid game. And the thing is at least the music's slightly different. But the thing is because it's just like, it's like 30 seconds on a loop every time. You've got no variance in the music. And when you've got a game where you're going to be on levels for ages, take for instance, like Mario, like in other games like Mario, music creates an ambience. Music creates an ambience in the game. And it's stupid that you've got like one cat biscuit, which is difficult to get. Like, the thing is the cat biscuit should not be the hardest thing to collect in the game. And they don't even reward you in that thing. The closest thing you get to a reward for this game is unlocking mini-games. Like driving Mr. Bean's car. But the thing is Mr. Bean's car is on the front of it, like, I know, I'm going to compare this to WALL-E, as they're both licensed games. Like, at least with WALL-E, the wallets and that, it feels like an achievement once you collected them all. But there's only 30 of those in each level. Plus like the suitcases and stuff, but they are not. They're not like the hard things to collect either. Because with WALL-E on the Wii, which I can compare both games because it's the same console. Like, if we compare WALL-E Wii to Mr. B, on the way, as you can say that both of them are movie tie-ins. Just because it's a movie tie-in game doesn't mean that you have to make a bad game. Kid games can be fun for everyone. Especially Mr. Bean if it wasn't done how it was. Like if they had done Mr. Bean justice, and had like a costume shop for Mr. Bean, because in the show, in the animated show, yeah, he doesn't dress up much, but in the animated show he has got like different like costumes and that he has in the show. In the TV show, Mr. Bean, like, he, in the TV show, this is supposed to be based on Mr. Bean's life. Mr. Bean collects, like, Mr. Bean, like, is seen wearing different costumes in some episodes. But he's not guaranteed to always have, like, bad episodes. There are decent episodes of the cartoon show, so I don't see why this game is so bad. Like, personally, I think that if they had simply just been like, okay, this is the situation, we need to make a Mr. Bean game. But what is Mr. Bean about? Okay, this is Mr. Bean now. So let's make levels based on these different episodes and reference each one. Like, you could like, the thing is, they could have easily been like, okay, this is what the Mr. Bean animated show's about. Mr. Bean. Like, you could even have Teddy's Gone Missing, have the cat, can't remember what the cat's name is because it's been a long time since I watched the animated show, but the cat, have a cutscene showing the cat nicking it and leaving a letter, or having Mrs. Wicket steal it, or have Mrs. Wicket steal Teddy for the cat, and have her say basically to Mr. Bean, unless you can like solve everything you've done, you won't get Teddy back or something. If they did that as the story, having it so Mr. Bean's going to be kicked out of his house unless he gets the Teddies and that improves the whole storyline of the game, as you have got more of an incentive, and Mr. Bean then has more of a incentive and goal to actually get through it. And for the whole thing with cat biscuits, just not have the cat biscuits. You don't need cat biscuits in this game to make it decent. Have lives so that if you fall into pits like that, you're not going to just regenerate the checkpoint. Because even young kids, when games just try to make out that you need to, like, try to make out that, well, it's a kid's game. Kids are going to fail the levels a lot. Like, games that do that take away the feeling of, like, completion when you finally beat the level. Yeah, have an option where, like, if you really want to have the option for accessibility reasons, to have, like, the level of Mr. Bean like be like, okay, so we need to like if you had Mr. Bean like much more of a if you had much more of a challenge to this game, here we go. Like, even that is stupid. Like, if you're trying to get through it, and you've got, like, young kids playing it, this is supposed to be a kid's game. It's not supposed to be this basic. That mole? Yeah, the mole's there. Oh, it's not a mole. Oh yeah, because the moles would appear on the map. See how many... So we've got 18 more cat biscuits and 2 more jigsaw pieces. When we get out of this maze, it will only be 1 left to find. And after that, it's doing the actual jigsaw. This is such a bad game. Usually, I don't mind games that aren't the best, but you have a certain type of game which even I can't find fun in. If I can't find fun in something, it's a bad game. Now, there's only one game that I think this is better than, and that's Fortnite. That's just because Fortnite's really bad. And it's one of the most boring games I've ever played. 5 cat biscuits left to find. Okay, I know what I need to do now. The thing is, though, with this Mr. Bean thing, is the way he controls. Every time he jumps, you don't know if he's going to overshoot or undershoot. He doesn't jump exactly the way you want him to. You tell him to jump one way, he won't jump how you want him to, he'll jump how he wants to. I think the only reason why this game was released was just because Mr. Bean's popular. Mr. Bean wasn't as popular as he is, he probably wouldn't have Wacky World and Mr. Bean, or whatever it is in school. There we go. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm not going to miss out cat biscuits. Just because I don't have to do so twice. I'll go way back until... Just because according to the count we've missed a biscuit. Not here. Has to be somewhere else. Just confirming, yeah, only one left. There we go. Beat the level forward. So thanks for watching this episode. We are going to do the jigsaw puzzle. Just because of how bad that is. And I want to get that out of the way. As you can see there, we're 21% of the way through this game. thing is, unless you do this perfectly, considering this is a Wii game, you'd think that they would have give you the option to also use the like the cursor and that to do Jigsaw, because the thing is sensor bar is never perfect. You weren't fast enough. There we go. With the jigsaws, it's not even skill based, it's luck based. In the sense that with this, like, if you had a proper controller, or it supported proper controllers, then you'd be able to use the directional pad. There we go. Let's open the door to the next area, the sewers. Thanks for watching and bye!